Hello princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Today we have a mascara video. We are looking at the new Rise Lifting and Lengthening Mascara from MILK Cosmetics. No, you are not blurry-eyed or bleary-eyed. This is the casing. It's a rubberized casing. This would probably bounce like a basketball. And because it's rubberized, it almost gives the appearance of the words being blurred, but they are not. So it's a really interesting kind of marketing ploy to have it like that, but it sure could get wet and do just fine. It's totally rubberized and sticky in that way. It's kind of nice, and it won't roll off a table. Hey, it's not going to roll well, it does roll, wait. No, it pretty much rolls a little bit and then stays in place. So that's kind of nice that it's rubberized. This mascara promises to give lift and lasting curl while lengthening. It's the second mascara from MILK Mascara. If you remember, they had a Kush mascara out quite a few seasons ago that a lot of people really, really loved. And this little weightless guy also uses Lash Wrap technology. What is Lash Wrap technology? It is a technology that MILK claims coats the eyelashes, and to me that's just a lot of fancy marketing speak for it being a tubing mascara. What's a tubing mascara? It means that the polymers wrap around the eyelashes and come off like that. It means it's easier to take off. Think of Victoria Beckham's Future Lash and the Hourglass. The latest Hourglass Unlocked mascara were really good tubing mascaras. Speaking of other mascaras, we're going to do a demo with this MILK, and we're going to do a little bit of a wear test. But at the end of this video, I'm also going to give you some recommendations of my other current favorite mascaras that have been released in the past few months. We're not going to go back into the annals of my favorite mascaras, but just some of my favorites from the past few months that are also new. This, remember, is not meant to be so much drama or volumizing. This is about lengthening, lift, and curl. And let me show you the wand. So the wand has a slight bend to it, but for the most part, as you see, this is a typical lengthening mascara. It does have, as you see, right here, it goes in that order there, and so you can, put it next to your lashes and have it mimic the lash line, and then it gets all the lashes and coats all the lashes even better. Has no sort of, apparent scent to it, though most mascaras don't. By the way, I wanted to tell you this mascara is $28 or $14, depending on what size you get. And I do have the bigger one, but did you know for the $14, I really recommend that if you can. It is true that some mascaras perform slightly differently in the travel size than they do in the regular size. I haven't heard that about this product. I don't know because I have the regular size, but you can do 14 or 28, and I love the $14 size because that means you can really try it, and if you hate it, you didn't waste so much money. Even if you love it, I like to buy the smaller ones when they perform the same as the bigger, because you get to throw them out more quickly, and you get to open up a new one more quickly. And with a mascara, I think that's always a really good thing. So what we're going to do with this little guy is we're going to try him on right now, and then we're going to have a little bit of a wear test, and I'm going to report back after 3 hours and about 7 hours on how this little guy stayed on my lashes. So stay right there. Okay, I'm ready for my day, except of course mascara. I have off camera used my little Reffer eyelash curler, which I have a video on and some different ways to use it. It is my favorite eyelash curler. It's always linked below. Let's give this a try, and then we'll go all day and we'll check in. Okay, so again, we have already seen this beautiful long lengthening wand and this strangely rubberized tube. Okay, all right, it has a slight bit of a tilt to it, so let's just go with it there. We're going to kind of blink on it to give a tight lining effect, and then wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Definitely, you are either in one of two camps, and I'll tell you which camp this mascara is for, I can tell already. You are either in the lengthening camp or you are in the plumping, magnifying camp. My friend the other day, Carla, called me to say that her daughter, Mimi, was very dissatisfied with her mascara. And she showed me the mascara close up, and her eyelashes were really plump and beautiful because she's a beautiful young lady, but they had kind of thick gloops on it. And I said, oh, okay, I'm going to do the bottoms here. I said, oh, that's because that is a volumizing mascara, and that's kind of what they do. So I'm going to have to tell Mimi that she needs to try this one, because this is all about the curl, the lift, and the kind of lengthening of the lashes. I'm not saying that it doesn't plump them, but what I am saying is it lengthens them, brings them up, out, and over, and straight. So if I put down this mirror that's in our way, take a look. So this eye now has the new Milk Mascara. This eye has nothing. And you'll see all I have is fluttery, lengthened, beautiful lashes. And it does not, though it does volumize, it doesn't volumize to the extent that, say, Pat McGrath Dark Star or some of these others do, where they leave it a little bit chunky and clumpy, and that's okay too. It's just a different look. Let's just do the other eye here. So again, I'm taking this beautiful lengthening wand that has a tad bit of an arc, and I'm going to angle it that way. And I'm going to, again, just kind of blink on it just to get it really in there and almost get a tight lining effect. And then pull up. This is really quite a nice lengthening mascara. Now, mascara really is a preference. One person's favorite is going to be another person's last in line. So we understand that. Therefore, I can only report on the type of mascara it appears to be, and it describes itself as, and we will go from there. Now, the other thing, of course, and the reason I'm going to wear this all day, there are two different things that come into play with mascaras. Number one, especially if you're a contact lens wearer or you have eyeballs, it's all of us, is flaking. Nobody wants flakes in their eyes, and if you have contacts, you definitely don't. And also flaking, and of course, raccoon eyes. Now, for me, raccoon eyes generally happen upon removal of the product. You go to sleep, and the next morning you've got panda bear eyes. Or it can happen when you wear it, either transferring. I have hooded lids, so it can kind of come up here and make a mark. So embarrassing. Or it travels down underneath, and you know, you look like you've been in a bar brawl. If you have been in a bar brawl, well, that's something different. But if not, you don't want it to look that way. So that is why I'm going to wear this for quite a few hours. I'm really happy with it now as I steal a look here. Definitely that lengthening, fluttery look. And let's wear it for quite a few hours and then check back in, and we'll see what we're left with. Okay, we're back. It's been about almost 3.5 hours now. So let's do a little bit of a check-in. Let me zoom you guys in on my eyes. The only thing that you see underneath is a little bit of shadow that I have run underneath. There is nothing panda eye-wise. No flaking, no discomfort, no itching, and no, as you see, no transfer onto my eyelids. This mascara is behaving really well. It's actually really, really nice. So I want to talk about it in relation to some other mascaras, but I do have to say also right here, I'm going to put how it lasted the rest of the day. I have, about 5 more hours or so before I go to sleep, and I won't be editing this until tomorrow. So I will let you know what it looks like right here at time of removal before I go to bed, so that we have some additional wear time in there. Okay, so let's talk about it. For a tubing mascara, I'll also let you know right here how it comes off, if it gives me a hard time or not. I'll let you know right here as well. For a tubing mascara, I think it's a darn good one. This Milk is going to be my choice for those of you who like long, lifted lashes. It does provide some volume, but that curl, the lift, are my eyelashes still curled and up and lifted? Yes, I do believe they are, but of course I'll let you know. So how it stays. So I definitely recommend this for that look. It looks to be a very, very good one. Better than that. Do you remember that Maybelline that came out a while ago that everybody was all craze on what was it called? The skyscraper lashes? I like this Milk one better, if that came to mind, and it is a tubing mascara. Another tubing mascara I like that has released recently is Merit. Has a really nice tubing mascara, a little bit more volumizing, but also tubing. I like the Milk better. And then my two mascaras that I like for length and volume and drama are the YSL and the new Scott Barnes Max Out. The Scott Barnes Max Out is my pretty much absolute favorite among these 4 new ones that I'm showing you. The Scott Barnes Max Out has everything. It has length, it has drama, it doesn't flake, it doesn't run, it lasts really well after a few weeks. The YSL gets a bit drier after a few weeks, and I have had some subscribers telling me that theirs dried out completely after a few weeks, which is a no-no for what we pay for these mascaras. So I do like the YSL, but I don't believe it has the lasting ability once the tube is open. As I always tell you guys, mascaras have a sweet spot about 1.5 to 2 weeks after opening where they reach that ultimate consistency that they stay at for a while. And a lot of folks are telling me that the YSL doesn't meet it. I like it. I think it's really dramatic and beautiful. It is starting to get a bit thicker, like it might be drying. The Scott Barnes Max Out has not changed on me though. This has always been from beginning to now, and I've had this for, at this point, 2 months. Still a really good mascara. And we'll see how the Milk ages, but of course I will keep updating you right now. If you want a lengthening, long, elongating, pretty mascara, this seems to be a really good one with some interesting packaging. Let's put it that way. All right, let me know your comments below on what mascara is your go-to and your holy grail. Which one do you really, really love? I just talked to you here about some brand new ones, but I have some other favorites as well, of course. Let me know yours. Leave those comments below. Hey, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, which I sure hope that you did. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel. It's such a lovely compliment for you to do that, and it means that I can see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.